Hey guys, and welcome back to Let's Play Legend of Legaia. Remember last time we defeated Zora, Sangi appeared, destroyed the mist generator, and sent us in a free fall to the surface. Now we must escape and get out of here with our lives. And before you get any bright ideas, no, you cannot use a door of light. I know, that would be really cheap if you could, but no, you can't. We're actually going to have to run it the entire way. Now, what I like to do here is, time does actually count down while you're in battles. 6 minutes is really not that bad. I know it took us quite a while to get to the top, but we had to stop for treasures and fights and all that stuff. So what I usually like to do here is give somebody this good luck bell that we picked up that will decrease the encounter rate, which will give us much more time to go ahead and just run through and not have to worry about fighting things. So, without any further ado, let's get to it. And thankfully our counter was not running while we were in the menu there, so we've got about 5 minutes 50 seconds left before this thing hits the ground. Alright, so hopefully you can remember the way back. Like I said before, this place really isn't too bad to try to get around, and you can see we can actually run quite a long way before we get into a battle, which is very nice, especially when we're trying to make a speedy escape. So, it's really not too bad, especially going back, because there are really only a couple forks which are near the beginning. Alright, and what I'm going to do here is I'm actually going to take a minute to go in and also equip the chicken heart, because again, I also do like to run away from battles. You don't really have to, but I prefer, if you could see the timer, I would be alright with fighting the battles, but since you can't, it just makes me nervous, so I like to run away. Let's go ahead and heal up real quick, because we actually failed to run twice in that battle again, so that's why I'm putting that on. Sorry, let's just keep on going out here. At this point, like I said, the path is very linear. You can obviously see where you need to go. And here's the elevator we can take back up. Make our way back around. You can see we're actually already we're probably about halfway back at this point, and we've only spent a minute so far. And here's that path that's outside with the disappointing static image in the background. Oh well. It's like, especially now that it's falling, you know, you should see clouds like rising up and stuff like that, but oh well. Now here we've got a fork. Remember, we need to take the upper path to get back. So let's just keep on going here. And yeah, I mean, we're already back up to the blue cave type area, so really you do have plenty of time, especially, I mean, if you want to stop and fight, that's fine. It's generally a good idea not to dawdle, though, like don't use the big Raseru spells, you know, when you don't have to and stuff like that. Now here we need to take the right path. Remember, to the left was a treasure. And once we get down here, we go down, and as soon as we go back out, we're outside. I'm going to go ahead and take this chance to switch our stuff back. We don't have a battle like as soon as we step out or anything like that. I just want to make sure I do it now while I remember. Okay, so he also needs the magic grail. There it is. And let's go. Oh man, I don't see the Soren on here. That sucks. They're gone. Luctus and all the Soren are gone. They must have sought shelter somewhere. What are we gonna do? We got away, but we'll all die if we don't do something. Is it my destiny to die now? I'm sorry. Well, looks like they came to our rescue after all, just in the nick of time too, huh? I thought we were gonna die. I apologize. We had to get away from the silver monsters, and so we were watching from the air. Well, you could have watched a little closer, buddy. You know, it's a good thing the floating castle was over water whenever it fell. Imagine if it would have, like, fallen on Seoul or something like that. That would have been horrible. How horrifying. The Mist's henchmen were using Raseru to create the mist. The mist generators are a machine that uses Raseru as a catalyst to make the mist. A Raseru also has the power to take the life of other Raseru. So far, we have destroyed mist generators by killing the Raseru sealed inside. It must have been painful to kill a fellow Raseru, even if to destroy the mist generators. Terra, I'm so sorry. I didn't realize why you were so sad. There was nothing else to do, but I'm sure the Raseru who died with the mist generators are better off dead than living to serve evil. Yeah, sad but true. It was a bittersweet victory. Even so, Songi said that the floating castle was merely a trap. If that's true, then where's the Mist and Crystal Kingdom coming from? I can't understand what the Raseru are saying to you, but if you are discussing Gala's question, I've already investigated that. Oh, well, that's way to be on the ball. Having now learned that the floating castle's mist generator is powerless, I ordered a reconnaissance team to find the mist generator generating the mist over Callisto. They found it in the mountains of North Callisto. If only we could destroy it now, all of Legaia would be free of the mist forever. The mist generator is near Conkram, was once fought a war with Sol. In Conkram, you may also find out about Noah's parents as well. Well, who doesn't know that at this point? Like, seriously, every single person is talking about that. It is the Soren's duty to take you there. This I have already ordered Luctus to do. You should leave for Conkram as soon as you are ready. Vaughn, did you hear that? Conkram, we're going to Conkram. I finally get to go to Conkram where my mother and father are. Yeah, there you go. Awesome. So yes, Conkram, we are finally headed that way. We've heard so much about it, pretty much since near the beginning of the game when we met Noah and first heard the name, you know? So we're finally going to make our way there, and hopefully we can wrap up Noah's little side story about her parents and everything. Alright, so let's go ahead and stay at the end real quick. It's free, so we might as well. Like we said before, no more dream sequences for Noah, because apparently that got found out, so... Alright, so we can make our way back down. Nothing really too new to do around Soren Camp. They might say some different things. According to Air Reconnaissance, there are 4 mist generators on Earth. The Absolute Fortress, which lies north of Conkram, is the last mist generator. Ah, well, there you go. Thanks to you, the lives of the Soren killed at the floating castle have finally been avenged. Yeah, but unfortunately, what were they dying for? Apparently that was all just a trap, you know? Oh, what do you got to say, bud? Our children will learn about your brave deeds as part of Soren history. Hey, there you go. Hey, you found the Soren secrets. Give it to me, I'll read it to you. Alright, so we handed those over. Yes, now, shall I read it to you? And you can see, this is basically just a way to learn more arts. Again, it's kind of pointless at this point, but oh well. So he's going to teach Pyro Pummel, which we've known for so long now. Tempest Break, which is actually pretty good. And Electro Thrash, which is also pretty good. So, there you go, you don't have to read it. So yeah, there you go. That's all the Soren Secrets does. I know it was kind of pointless, but well, it's part of 100%, so that's what we're going to do. Alright, so I think we're pretty much ready. We're all healed up. Let's go talk to Luctus here and see if we can make our way over to Conkram. Vaughn, Noah, and you too, Gala. Please excuse my past rudeness. I had lost my pride as a Soren. I was bitter. I was a fool. But you, heroes of Raseru, you opened my eyes. Thank you. I am grateful from the bottom of my heart. Yeah, no problem, man. Glad to see he's coming around. He turned out to be a good guy after all. He was kind of a jerk at first, but I think we can pretty much tell he was just doing what he thought was best for, you know, his clan, so. Now, we shall head for Conkram in the North Callisto Mountains. Yeah, let's do it. Because of the thick mist there, you'll have to parachute in. Ooh, that sounds fun. Here, take this. The Door of Wind is the only way to get back. Use it well. And off we go to Conkram. Sweet. And we get to hear this theme again. I'm telling you, I really like this music. It seems like the ones that I really like are the ones that don't get played very often. I mean, yeah, I like the theme that plays here in the camp and the one that plays in, like, Jeremy and Octum, you know, the sort of the somber version of it. I do like those, but I mean, I think it's the tracks like these, like this one, the one that plays when you're riding the train, you know, the Snowdrift Cave theme, which actually I did see is the theme for the fishing minigame, so I guess that kind of works, but I don't want to spend a lot of time with that either, so... But I don't know, it's kind of the themes like that I seem to like more. But, I mean, it's all good. This game has really great music. I mean, if there's one thing you figured out, yeah, it does kind of repeat a bit. You do hear the same theme, you know, like every other town or so, but this game, like pretty much all of the songs in it are really well done, and it's just fun to listen to. So off we go to Conquerum. That's a cute little parachute. It's just barely bigger than he is. Yeah, you can see this is Conquerum. Looks like some sort of giant oyster or something. It's kind of interesting. So yeah, we're definitely itching to check that out, and you can see a very giant mountain type structure behind us there. So before we head into Conquerum, I know I'm kind of teasing you a bit, we are going to use our Door of Wind, even though everyone's kind of been saying that the mist in the floating castle was kind of powerless and just a trap, you know, just a ruse. It turns out actually that it was still spraying mist over the kingdom, and now that that's gone, life can pretty much go back to normal. So I guess it did kind of work out, even though they all said it was a trap. You can see the Seru has made its way back here, and we can now use the station in order to get back to Octum, even though we have the Door of Wind. I don't know, we might have to do that sometime just so we can ride it again. See if we can hear that cool track one more time, you know? Okay, and now once we go back to Callisto Station, you remember when we got here the first time, we checked out this little store, and we put in 300 gold to pick up that travel kit. Well, there's a guy manning it now. I have an unattended kiosk here, and even with the mist, some kind people put money in. This makes me happy. So happy, in fact, I'm going to give you this for free. And we get the Vitality Ring. Basically, if you don't pay the money, he won't be happy, and he won't give you the Vitality Ring. It's kind of an interesting one. It actually ups your agility by 20%. Now, I'm not entirely sure what agility does. Obviously, it's not the same thing as speed. I'm thinking it may have something to do with blocking, like you would block more. But I don't really know off the top of my head. So, I mean, if you know, I guess you could tell me. I might go look it up or something, but I might not. So, there you go. Alright, so now that we grabbed that, it's time to go back to Conquerum. Unfortunately, I didn't enter because there would be a big scene and everything, and it'd be kind of dumb to, like, leave right after that. So, the only way we're going to be able to get back there is to actually use the Door of Wind to go back to the Soren Camp, and then have Luctus take us there again. So, yes, we do have to sit through that entire scene, too. It basically acts like nothing ever happened, which is kind of funny, but kind of sucks at the same time, I guess. Alright, so you can see he's standing right here, exactly where we left him. And, alright, ready to leave for Conquerum? Yeah, let's do it. So again, we get to do this entire scene. It's kind of funny, like, he tells us all this again, and he does give you another Door of Wind, which is nice. So... So I don't know, it's kind of pointless to sit here and watch the scene again, but I just like the music so much, I want to hear it more, you know? So let's do it, let's sit through it one more time. You know you like it. I've always tried to sort of work out the time signature to this. I know it's obviously an interval of 6, but I think it might actually be 12, like 12-4. Which is kind of weird, but it doesn't feel like it should stop after 6. I'll try to count it out next time. It's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and then it starts over. It feels weird ending it at 6 because the melody like isn't complete there, you know? But I don't know. I was always kind of bad at doing that. Like, I could tell you which interval it is. Like, it's obviously an interval of 6, but I couldn't tell you if it was 6 or 12, so I don't know. So there we go. We parachute in again, and this time we can finally check out Conquerum. Alright, we fall down, and this place is very heavily covered in mist. I'm kind of interested how this town got this way. Was it always in the shell of a giant oyster? I don't know, but anyway, I think we're actually going to stop here. I know I've been teasing you so much. We're just right outside of Conquerum, but well, we're close to 15 minutes, and there's going to be a big scene once we go in, and we're definitely not going to want to stop after we see the place. So I think right now it's the best place to stop. Next time we will go in and check out Conquerum. Until then, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time.